In a sunny little farmyard, nestled at the edge of the rolling green hills, lived two best chick friends named Charlie and Clara. Charlie was a lively chick with bright yellow feathers and a knack for curiosity, while Clara, with her fluffy golden down, was gentle and always ready for fun. Every day, they would explore the farm together, pecking at the ground for worms, chasing each other around the coop, and basking under the warm sun. But one morning, as the sun peeked over the hills, Charlie woke up with an idea buzzing in his mind. "Clara, Clara, wake up!" Charlie chirped excitedly. Clara opened her eyes and stretched her wings. "What's going on, Charlie?" she asked, tilting her head. "I heard Farmer Tom talking about the great pond beyond the hills. It's said to be the biggest pond with water so clear you can see your reflection perfectly. Let's go find it." Charlie beamed. Clara's eyes widened. "The great pond? That sounds amazing. But it's far beyond the farm, isn't it? Do you think we can make it?" "Of course we can. We're brave, aren't we?" Charlie assured her. "And if we stick together, we'll be just fine." Clara nodded, her excitement growing. "All right, let's go on this adventure." They pecked some grains for the journey and filled their tiny canteen with water. Then, with a flutter of wings, they set off, eager to discover the wonders beyond their familiar farmyard. They passed through the fields of golden corn, hopping and skipping as the wind rustled the leaves. They chirped greetings to the other animals, a family of rabbits munching on clover and a group of ducks waddling toward the barn. Everyone waved back, curious about where the little chicks were heading. After crossing the fields, they reached the base of the green hills. The hills seemed to roll endlessly, but Charlie and Clara were determined. They began their ascent, their tiny feet pressing into the soft grass. As they climbed higher, they noticed the world opening up around them. They could see the whole farm from up here, but their eyes were fixed on the horizon, where the hills dipped and the sky seemed to touch the earth. Suddenly, Clara spotted something sparkling in the distance. "Charlie, look, is that the great pond?" she chirped, her voice filled with awe. Charlie squinted and saw the same sparkle. "It must be. Let's hurry." They hurried down the other side of the hill, careful with their tiny steps. As they got closer, the sparkle turned into a glistening pond, surrounded by lush green reeds and colorful wildflowers. The water was so clear that they could see fish swimming lazily beneath the surface. Charlie and Clara hopped to the edge of the pond and gazed into the water. They saw their reflections looking back at them, perfect and still. "It's beautiful," Clara whispered, dipping her beak into the water for a sip. Charlie nodded, his feathers ruffling with excitement. "We did it, Clara. We found the great pond." They spent the day exploring the pond's edge, pecking at the reeds and watching the dragonflies dance on the water's surface. They played games, like seeing who could spot the most fish or who could catch the shiniest pebble. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the pond, Charlie and Clara sat by the water, their hearts full of joy. "We should head back now, Charlie," Clara said softly. "It's been the most amazing adventure, but the farm will be waiting for us." Charlie agreed. "You're right, Clara, but we'll come back here, won't we? We'll have more adventures together." "Always," Clara smiled. With one last look at the beautiful great pond, they turned and began their journey back home, the memories of their adventure filling their little hearts. When they finally reached the farmyard, the sky was sprinkled with stars, and the world was quiet. They snuggled into their cozy nest, their feathers warm from the day's adventure. As they drifted off to sleep, dreams of the great pond and the adventures yet to come swirled in their minds. And in the quiet of the farmyard, the two little chick friends, Charlie and Clara, knew that their friendship would always lead them to the greatest adventures.